It's Thanksgiving, or if you're watching this, it's probably after Thanksgiving. My bad. But we all know there's only one way to get through the holidays, and that's with copious amounts of alcohol. We're making an apple sangria. It's a delightful little cocktail. You can make it in big batches, you can make it in small batches, put it in your coffee cup first thing in the morning and trick everybody into thinking you're drinking apple cider. It's a great way to do it, great way to get through those awkward conversations with your family. We got some Chardonnay here. Pour it up about half full. Got some apple juice. We're gonna do some more than that. Fuck it. Some apple juice. You can use apple cider also. Then the secret, splash of Fireball. This shit reminds me of freshman year in the dorms. Had a lot of bad nights on this stuff. Give that a good mix. There you have it. This is a cocktail for before dinner at 2 p.m. and you're just trying to catch a buzz so you can sit through your uncle being kind of creepy for the next couple hours. It tastes like fall. It's real good for moms. If you have a mom, make her one of these and she's gonna love it, dude. This is the cocktail for taking blurry pictures during Thanksgiving dinner and then posting them on Facebook without asking anyone if they look all right in the pictures. Pumpkin bread, a great way to celebrate the fall season. I got family Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm gonna bake some bread for them. 1 cup of flour, 1 3/4 cup of flour. In the recipe that I'm following, they say to use baking soda. I don't have baking soda, but I got baking powder. And I know it's like 3 times more powerful. So the recipe calls for a teaspoon of baking soda and like a half a teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm gonna do like 4 teaspoons of baking powder, I guess. I don't think it matters that much. We'll see. 2, 3, 4. Mix that up. Now we're doing our seasonings. I got cinnamon and nutmeg. I was gonna buy the pumpkin pie seasoning, but dude, the pumpkin pie seasoning was $8. Talk about a tax on just like wanting to celebrate the fall holidays. And hit it with some nutmeg. Cinnamon. Also, he had measurements. Not doing measurements. Just go off smell. Mix it up. You can wing it. I'm a baker by trade. I make bagels by trade. So if I'm kind of an expert on baking. Yeah, I think that needs a little more cinnamon. Maybe a little more nutmeg. I like nutmeg. Nutmeg is when you shoot something between somebody's legs. Top 10 name for like a move in any sport. Nutmeg. He also said that he like to mix them in 2 separate bowls. I don't want to get another bowl dirty. So I'm just gonna mix it all in that. I might bite me in the ass later to come, but who cares? Half a cup of vegetable oil. You know, they said Phineas touched Ferb and that's why he don't talk. 1/4, 1/2 of vegetable oil. I'm still recovering from the turkey ordeal, dishes wise. 2/3 of a cup sugar, 1, 2. And then half a cup of brown sugar. The brown sugar cup has oil in it and I don't feel like doing that, so we're just gonna estimate about half a cup. Good enough. Oh, the egg I didn't check them for once and the egg, there's a hole in it. 2 eggs going in. 1, 2. Splash of vanilla extract. That's a lot. Who cares? 2/3 of a cup of pumpkin puree. I feel like you should have more of this. I might do a little more pumpkin puree. 2/3 of a cup. So it's just for good measure. Another bit of spoonful. And we just mix it together. This might be why you need to do this separately, but who cares? It's all gonna come together. Mix it up. You see that? Coming together, nice and fine. Get the flour off the bottom. I'm gonna need a spatula. Sick, getting sick, dude. I love pumpkin bread. Oh, milk, that's what I was forgetting. Looking at this like, damn, this is really dry. 1/4 cup of milk, or half cup of milk. Oh, that's coming together swimmingly. Fold it in. Sure, I'll have flours combined. Ugh. Pumpkin bread batter, guys. My energy is low today, but my spirits are high because I just did that without using 4 dishes. I made a mess in my kitchen still. But if you feel the desire to cook something for your family or just yourself, just do it. I was sitting here all day like contemplating whether or not I was gonna cook this shit and I wanted to, but then I was like, dude, that's gonna be a lot of work. I'm gonna make a bunch of mess. And you know, it was a big mess, but it didn't take that much work, as you can see. Got the batter here, and it's gonna taste delicious, and I'm excited for that. Forgot to buy parchment paper, so we're gonna butter it. Just gonna butter the shit out of this pan. Probably softened butter would be better for this, but again, who cares? Butter every corner. Greased pan. Sick. And we just drop it in. Get everything off the sides, scoop it out, get it on the table. You mother. The better you get everything out of the pan, the easier the cleanup is on this. Get it all over your even it out. Damn it. Whatever. There you have it. Your pumpkin bread batter. It's all over my hands. Wipe down the side of any pumpkin. I'm such a pig. I'm a pig. I'm a damn pig. Big fat pig. That's me, guys. You see a swine sitting around? Its name's Matt, and it's me. You can come say hi if you'd like. Throw it in the oven, 350 degrees. For about an hour. For f***'s sake, this is the third time I film it because I keep forgetting to hit record, or the mic's now plugged in. We have our pumpkin loaf. We have the loaf. It's been in the oven for about an hour. I pull it out, let it cool. I might have forgot about it when it was in the oven for a bit. Who cares? Still turned out pretty darn good. It's a bit crispy. Very crispy. It's all right. I've already had a piece, but it tastes wonderful. Quick, easy, makes you think it's fall again. Highly recommend. Mac and cheese, staple of every Thanksgiving dinner, unless you're white, because growing up, I never had mac and cheese at Thanksgiving, and as soon as I was old enough to start making food for Thanksgiving, this is what I would always bring. So that's what we're gonna make. Got to make our roux. Need about 4 tablespoons of butter, about that much. The roux is a building block of our sauce. This is the foundation for our cheese sauce. A beautiful garden, it attracts beautiful butterflies. And in this analogy, the roux is the beautiful garden, and the beautiful butterflies is the cheese sauce that we're gonna dump in the noodles. There's rules to what you shouldn't bring up at Thanksgiving. Now here's some things you can talk about at Thanksgiving. The 2 big ones, politics and religion. If you have a Christian conservative grandma, I think you should hit her with the double whammy of like, you know, I am getting an abortion, grandma, and I worship the devil. You know, I think she'll respect your opinions, and it'll bring you guys closer together. Keep swirling it. We're trying to get the water out of it. If you have a weird little cousin that meows like a cat, I think you should call him autistic in front of your entire family. Stop bubbling. Drop in 4 tablespoons of flour. 2, 3. I browned the butter a little bit. 4. We're gonna have a dark roux because I don't have time to remake this. Whisk it up. Some whiskey business, like Tom Cruise. They think that I'm Tom Cruise. You know, I watched a couple videos on how to make roux earlier, and I don't remember what the consistency is supposed to look like, but I kind of think that's not it. Yeah, it is. Does it smell like flour still? Yes, so just keep cooking it. Not sure why it's kind of speckled. That's weird. I'm not sure. Maybe I burnt the butter? It. Who cares? It's all gonna be drowned in cheese anyways. It's just being eaten by my family. It's not like I'm serving this to people I don't know. So if it tastes like shit, they're gonna be polite. Got a roux. Now we hit this with 4 cups of milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix it up. We're making the bechamel now. And then binging with Babish says it should be the consistency of little thicker than heavy cream. And that looks about like the consistency of heavy cream. So time to give thanks. What am I thankful for? Internet pornography. Now we're gonna make our mornay. Not to be confused with mayonnaise. We got some cheddar cheese that I grated earlier. Cheddar cheese, 1 8-ounce block shredded. Munster, 8-ounce block shredded. Finally, to add some spice, get some pepper jack, 1 8-ounce block shredded. Also, I forgot, now you should season your bechamel. Pinch of salt, black pepper, garlic powder. I never change up my spices. I figured out what works for me, and I use it for everything. If you want to put some cayenne, be my guest. I don't give a shit. I'm not making, you're not making it for me, and I'm not making this for you. Seasoned, drop it in the cheese. I might have this up. If I'm doing this wrong, let me know, because again, I don't really know what I'm doing, but this is how I've done it in the past, and it's worked out pretty well. Facing the bottom of this pan away from the camera, because I might have burnt the roux a little bit. Cheesy goodness is what we're making right here. Now we just need to whisk and combine all the cheese. Oh, why is it? It's not melting. I did not think about putting the cheese in the refrigerator and how that would affect the temperature. Things don't always go as planned. Maybe you had some oversight, like I did. I wasn't thinking. We don't panic, we adapt and we conquer. Need to be very careful of this. Don't look at the bottom of that pan. And will this all fit in here? Barely, but yes. Just needs a little bit of heat. Slowly stir it. This is a dangerous game I'm playing right now. Getting warm. F***ed up, guys. See, we're overcoming obstacles right now. That's what cooking's all about. You never do it right the first time. Or the third. No. This is what I don't understand about YouTube cooking is how perfect everything comes out for them. Because when I cook something, if I f it up, I'm not making it again. Like, I would rather just show a fail. Ooh, it's coming together. Patience. Patience is a virtue, especially when you're cooking. See that? How it's glooping up? It's a lot better than it was. I'm not being funny now because I'm stressed. Okay, now I'm gonna dump it back into this bowl here. Got enough heat. Now we whisk. It smells good. And you know, if it smells good, chances are probably gonna taste good. There's very few times where I've came into contact with something that smelled great, which this smells great, but didn't taste good. Call me sacrilegious, but I think one slice of American singles is gonna help this bring it together. Also, if you drink enough of these, anything's gonna taste good. So just keep drinking, I guess. It'll make the conversations funnier. You'll be able to sit and laugh at all your relatives. Just can't come up with anything funny. Been very serious. I just have not been having the yucks. I got a case of the clowns, the sad clowns. I'm a sad clown who just is sad. I've been funnied out, you know? Sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes you're just not as funny as you want to be. Right now, that's the time. Sometimes you have to be very serious. You know, everyone thinks I'm some kind of silly guy. Some guy who's very lighthearted and just wants to giggle and be silly. But I don't know if I can be that person today. Is that funny? Like and subscribe. Poop and fart. Fart and queef, if you haven't already. Check the analytics, and 97% of the people that are watching this video aren't pooped and peed yet, so you should poop and pee and make sure you flush that toilet. Smash that flush that toilet button. You know those guys? The guys that are like, I've noticed that 97% of the people that watch this video are not liked and subscribed. What if instead of like and subscribe, it was pee and poop? So they're like, 97% of the people watching this video haven't peed or pooped yet. So if you could do me a favor and pee and poop, it helps this channel a lot. I digress. We just had a schwitz. Got our noodles. Dump them in the pan. Got a Dutch oven here because it's easy to transfer. Then we pour our cheese sauce in. Mix it in. Oh, final step. Top with breadcrumbs. I'm feeling extra cheesy today. So I'm gonna top it with some more shredded cheese. F it, why not? Someone could just put me out of my misery already. I would be thrilled. This is kind of the wrong tool for the job, but hey, if it's all you got, it's the right tool for the job. Cheese everywhere. God, my life is a mess. Boom! Got it done. Mac and cheese. You can put it in the oven in 350. I'm gonna take this to my parents' house. Thanks for watching. It's autoerotic asphyxiation, but same deal, right? Robin Williams, fun guy.